Hello, hello, hello. Let's check the mic. Is everything good? Perfect. So guys, we will have some GDP news in 2.5 minutes. Let's see. The indicator gave a long signal already. I just gave it a shot actually, with very small risk, since we are during news, so I am in this long already. But yeah, even if I get slipped, I won't lose that much because the stop loss was only like around 30 pips. And yeah, I'll just leave it. I just do what the indicator tells me to do, and we'll see how it goes. Chart color issue. What do you mean with chart color issue, brother? Oh wait, let me just select the 30 minutes so we don't have like huge imbalances showing in here. And let me turn down the opacity of these. Yeah, now it looks much better. Okay, news in 40 seconds. Let's see what we will get here. Yeah, we rejected off of the 50 key level. So let's see if that one holds or not. And yeah, pretty much entered right there after the 5-minute closure with the long signal. But as I said, I'm risking like really a small amount, and yeah, just got stopped out. It's okay. So if I even got slipped, I would have been executed right here. Let me check. Yeah, perfectly fine. Just lost like I would say I risked like 700, so I've lost like 1k, so it's completely fine. I just showed you guys that for transparency before the news. So it's not like, oh wow, I was in a trade, yeah, let's go. Much better stream quality, guys. Yeah, Andreas, actually yesterday we forgot to update the settings because we had different settings before, but now with the new PC, obviously we can get much more out of it. And yeah, that's why we can have now like way better stream quality. Let's check the indices, what happened. Okay, I guess it is good for the dollar. Yeah, the dollar is pushing to the upside. So yeah, most likely if we don't see major rejections, this can mean that this move from the last 2 days, this structure on gold, can continue to the downside. And right now we are getting a bull trap signal, so we have to wait 3 minutes for that candle to close, and once that candle closes we can enter into the shorts. And if the bull trap stays that way, look right here, this is a confirmation line. So it shows you, okay, this candle is getting trapped. And yeah, let's see. We also have some 10 a.m. news, but it's nothing crazy. Yeah, existing home sales and FOMC member Bowman speaks. So yeah, nothing crazy. Let's see what we can get today. Yeah, it looks like it will confirm the bull trap. The only thing I don't like is that we don't have a top wick on this candle, but if this stays this way, we will give this a shot, because we can play at least a wick fill from the 1 hour. And if you're looking at the 4 hour, we are still within this 4 hour imbalance as well. So we respected that one. This huge imbalance right here. So yeah, if it stays this way, we can enter into the shorts. We're just gonna do what the indicator tells us to do. Very, very simple. Yeah, guys, let's bump up the likes on the stream, guys. I mean, this has to be the first thing you guys have to do when you come on the stream. Bump up the likes. Let me open also from my Mac, my other platforms. Yeah, perfect. Ready to rumble in here. So we are about to get into a trade, guys, so be ready. The stop loss is around 90 pips, is not that small in complete honesty, but we're just gonna take what the market gives us, guys. Okay, 9 seconds. Yeah, most likely the bull trap signal will remain intact. Yes, there we go. Nice pullback. Making use of the pullback here. And yeah, entered this short with the bull trap. Let's see if the momentum to the downside will continue. And if not, then will most likely get stopped out. Very, very simple. So right about here is the entry. Let me check also on the futures chart, and let's see. We'll do 5 micros. We'll sell this. Also entered now on the futures and put my buy stop right above here. Yeah, let me put the short in here as well. Yeah, I think Asia lows look very, very nice to target, and if we can trail our stop, we will do that as well. Very nice profits as of now. So bump up the likes, guys. Start the stream and then already a trade. I personally got stopped out with the news move. Thankfully, I didn't got slipped too much. So it didn't hurt that much. So now we can make that bread back and maybe even some more. So now on this Funding Ticks account, we have to keep in mind that we have a 40% consistency rule. So we cannot make more than $1,000. Okay, so that's 200 points with 5 micros, so that's gonna be around here, and I'll put it just a bit above, so just in case, and that's gonna be a buy limit as a take profit. Okay, so we are now at the daily open at the midnight. Very solid profits in here as well, guys. So bump up the likes in here. Live execution right in here with the indicator.
Less than 5 minutes in here.
Very nice volume, extremely nice trades. 100 pips in profits already on my other accounts. Yes, Azad, we are in this trade, guys. You can see right here, trade await. This is also live. You can see this in the left bottom corner, trade await with the green dot, and take profit got hit on the indicator with the bull trap right to the T. Look at this, right to the T. So now what we want this to push down a little bit more. Nice. Victor from the Discord said he took the trade as well. Very nice. Yeah, 100 points on the pip. Take profit got hit. So let's see, we will have the 50-minute closure in 6 minutes. I would like to see price pushing down lower, taking out the Asian lows in here as well, guys. Let's go down to the 3-minute. Yeah, this looks really solid in my opinion. Guys, bump up the likes. A really solid win in here. Only 10 likes. This cannot be true. I think I will turn off the stream and we will scalp this volume just with my brother. Hit the like button, guys, to push the stream, to thank us for these quick profits. Let's see right here. Yeah, 5-minute candle closed. Now this next 5 minutes should just drop and fill this wick and eventually go down a little bit more. Come on, guys, we can do much better than this. We can do much better than this. I joined late. Is that a running trade? Of course, look. Right here, $380 in profits. This is the floating profit in here, guys. This is on the Funding Ticks Pro Plus account.
We're 10 minutes into the stream and already...
Yeah, 10 minutes into the stream, already a winning trade. Let's go, guys. Easy. Just do what the indicator tells you to do, and that's it. Look, for example, why did I enter this trade? I mean, the bull trap has 50% of a win rate, so it is good enough for me to enter. And also on the FX chart, if let me see what the win rate on there is, because futures and CFDs have different win rates because of the candles. Yeah, it's slightly less on the CFD side, but this was just so easy. Why? Because we had already for the last 2 days this bearish structure in here, and also today we formed we were still respecting the 4-hour bearish FVG. So yeah, pretty much now we are seeing the rejection from the midnight, from the daily open. 3 more minutes for the 50-minute candles closure. Let's see how far this trade can go, and if not, then we'll manage the position. I mean, we're not gonna give anything back to the markets in here. And I also want to look at the NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ dropped as well. The Dow Jones dropped as well. So let me check the dollar. Yeah, dollar is still pushing, just hovering up at the tops right now after this huge push to the upside. So I think we can still get a move to the downside. Mehdi Rada, we have entered. I mean, we entered. Yes, we entered right here, as you can see. Let me zoom in here. With this candle right here, you can see the live execution. That's where we entered on the futures. On the CFD side, I entered right at the top wick. So I have a slightly better entry, like 10 to 15 points. Yeah. So bump up the likes, guys. We are 34 guys and only 16 likes. This cannot be true. Bump up the likes. We're gonna make that P&L back and make some profits in here. I also cut some pineapple before the stream, so we also have the vitamins. So our brain functions as it's supposed to do. So how are you guys doing? Why is the chat so empty today?
Closed.
50-minute candles closing in 20 seconds. If we close like this below these bodies, the next one could just fill this wick and drop further. Santulan says, I'm out. Azad says, saw that late. I mean, turn on your notifications, so don't be late next time. Mehdi Rada says, I'm not gonna like today until we get a banger trade. This is already a banger trade. We were done in like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, our take profit got hit.
If you're late, you're late.
Santuan says, I'm done. 50 pips. Nice. Christine says, I made some nice profits. Great work, guys. Very, very nice. Appreciate that. Also, make sure you post that on the socials and we can repost those things so people actually see how we're trading in here. Azad says, great result, thank you. Dave says, I mainly trade NQ. We also trade NQ, brother. That's nothing wrong with that, but we still have some time for NYSE 9:30 a.m. So I thought we'll just milk some gold in here and work in the gold mines and then sell that gold for some really nice profits. How come you sold, bros? No MC on XAU. Look at this in here, brother. Look, right here it says bull trap. We had a long signal before the news. News came out, pushed to the downside, confirming the bull trap. Why? It closed below this low right in here. So that means this is a valid short opportunity. So red means short, and that's what we did. We shorted gold for some nice profits, and this is already looking really nice on the 5 minutes. I would like to see a flush down after breaking that low. In complete honesty, if we are starting to reject, that's not going to be that great, because on gold the shorts are mostly very, very impulsive. XMA chip chips, hello brothers and sisters, hello, hello, hello. So we broke that low. Now I would like to see a flush down and at least take out the Asia lows. Sorry for the late entry, hope you remember me. Niloy Deb, hello brother, welcome, welcome, welcome. XMH Chip says, dig that gold brother. Yes, that's what we are doing. The final take profit will be here on the Funding Ticks Pro accounts, because that's gonna be around $1,000 per account, and that's obviously the max we can do on the day. So yeah, for evals in here. So make sure as well, if you want to trade futures, guys, and you are new to futures, I really recommend Funding Ticks. Very easy rules. If you are a veteran in the futures game, then I would scale up with Apex, and for both you can use code BROS for the best discounts. Me, gold is chopping me. I blew last week. Oh wow. Okay, now we are getting the sweeps off the low, so now I would really like to see a flush down in here. And at this point, what we will do, I think we'll go break even, because it doesn't make sense this candle to break its high again, because we would like price to push further down and the 1 hour to close around here, so the next one can continue that move. And yeah, so previous day low is right in here and previous week high is here, so those are really nice targets as well. My first target is Asia lows. Then for the futures, for the Funding Ticks accounts, I will exit here, but on my other accounts, I will hold this if it goes. And most likely I will hold it with a trailing stop loss, but I will update you guys once we are even able to trail this. Yeah, looking really nice. Bump up those likes, guys. Come on, I don't want to say this every single time. And let me see. Yeah, now, yes, that's exactly what I want. No flip. I want to see a really solid move. And if it flips, it's not gonna be that nice, in complete honesty. I wanted to see a flush down in here. I want gold to flush down right into those Asia lows and maybe even the previous day's low. Yeah, 3 minute is looking very nicely, closing right here. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see, a flush down into the Asia low. Let's see if we can take that out. Hit those likes, guys, hit those likes, share the stream. This is only the first trade. This is only the first trade. We still have the entire session in front of us.
We have only 20 likes as well. We got it right away.
Only 20 likes. I mean, yesterday we had 60 likes. I mean, we have to do something in here. Gero FX says, wish after 2 days of attending the stream but no setup, here comes today, just 10 minutes late, I miss an entry. That's the thing, brother. No one knows when we will get an entry. I don't know it either. So what my job is as a trader is, I have to come to the charts, I have to do my analysis on time, and then when it's time to execute, I will execute. Simple as that. And no second guessing. No second guessing in here. Let's see. I need 80 points for the funding tick accounts. Let me see. Let me drag that buy stop so we see those profits in here as well. $660 on each funding ticks account. Really nice. As you guys know, we can trade up to 300k, so that's perfect. Yeah, right at the Asian lows. Let me get that flush down. Let me get that flush down.
Likes, guys. 10 minutes in, we got.
Let me see that flush down right here. Already 140 pips on my CFD accounts in here. Really solid trade, guys. Perfect trade. Look right in here, the bull trap, and perfect. So nice to see that. Asia lows right about to take out. Yeah, the indicator said bull trap. I said, okay, bro, if you are saying this, I'm gonna take that short. Azad says amazing. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you. Next time, be on point and don't miss the trades. Mehdi Raza says, bro, missed this trade. Yeah, you guys have to be on point. Join the Discord as well, because we posted in the Discord that we will be live in a few minutes, whatever, so you can even get ready and then don't miss anything, guys. So right before the Asian lows, we are retracing, and that usually means we will, if we take out the low, we most likely will see a flush down, guys. I can tell you that from experience. So right before the Asian lows, and that's the final take profit, $650 profits. Really nice. 24 likes only. You guys have to keep me in the mood so I can show you those great trades. Let's see what the indices are doing. Yeah, today will be really easy, I think, also on the indices. Yeah, maybe we will take 2 free trades. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Share the stream, hit the like, while I'm gonna eat another pineapple piece in here for the vitamins. Let's see, 5 more minutes for the 1 hour closure. Ideally, I would like to see the 1 hour close below the Asian lows. Ideally. But if not, then obviously we can't do anything. No risk on the table. We are at break even in here. As you can see, the buy stop, so the stop loss is at break even. And if we get stopped out of break even, it's no problem at all. Let's see on the 15 minutes. Yeah, the 15 should at least close below the previous one. Mehdi Radha says funded pineapples. Exactly, brother. Those pineapples are really important. Make sure you get your vitamins. As you can see, look, pineapples for the vitamins, and also some good nuts, really quality nuts for your brain. Really important, guys. Okay, we're seeing a pullback in here, retesting the daily open and the midnight. I like this rejection in here. Yes, bro, 100%. Yes, we have to treat our brain very well, guys. Otherwise, you'll have a hard time in trading. 3 more minutes for the 1 hour closure. Can we enter on this pullback, bros? I don't know. In my opinion, it's very risky because we have 2.5 minutes for the 1 hour closure. We don't know how the 1 hour will close, and that's exactly why I have my stop loss at break even. What could happen is that the 1 hour closes as it is, the next candle on the 15-minute comes up again and then drops down. That can happen as well, guys. So I don't know. And if you enter here, where will you put your stop loss? You have to put your stop loss right here. That's the valid stop loss. So that's like 180 pips. 160 pips. So yeah, that's not worth it in my opinion. Rather wait for another setup than chasing this now, because this already did the move. It gave the take profit and even more. But as I said, we did not take out the Asia lows. I want to see the CFDs, if the CFDs took out the low. No, the CFDs didn't take out the low either. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, I would like to see that low getting taken out. Let's see, 1 more minute for the 1 hour closure. Maybe we can get a flush down in here. Especially with the new 1 hour. Yeah, 30 more seconds, guys. Let's see. 20 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. It's not going to be the best closure. I would have liked to see the closure below the Asia low. But if it at least closes below the previous candle's low, it's okay, I would say. It's not the best, but it's okay. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Let's see the 15-minute candle. And that's exactly what I want to see. I want to see that flush down now. Maybe this 5-minute candle becomes a MC as well. And then we might take another short in here, if the indicator tells us to do. Yeah, some patience is required, guys, to hold the positions. Let's see. Yes, I mean, if we can build up another setup in here, then we'll take that as well. So make sure you like the stream. People are already leaving. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, the ones who leave will miss the trade, I'm telling you, and then they will come back and then tell me, oh well, I missed that one, whatever. So yeah, I can't do anything about that, you know. But will the upcoming short will be an area of interest to short again? Yes, we have the daily open, the midnight, and now we have the bearish trend in our favor. Otherwise, the bull trap wouldn't appear, guys. Look. The trend is bearish at the moment. And look at this. Yesterday's PM session's high got swept with today's London session. We've built up some highs in here, couldn't break above, respected the fair value gaps on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, and then we saw a drop to the downside. Then what happened is we pulled back and until the news came out, and with the news we dropped down really sharply. So now we are seeking that continuation move. And in next 2 minutes, if we can push down a little bit more, this will become a manipulation candle on the 5 minute, which means we can enter another short. Universe, I'm late to the party. No, we are just getting started. We're just getting started in here. Have just joined the trade. Am I safe? It depends. Where did you put your stop loss, brother? I'm here waiting patiently for a good position. That's the right mindset. Santuan says, I see FVG in that area. Yes, we are within bullish FVGs. I am aware of that. But the indicator calculates everything in the background to give the most probable setups. And if we are in a bearish trend, then the indicator will plot on the shorts and disregard the bullish FVG. And vice versa for a bullish scenario, it will disregard the bearish FVGs. So don't worry, Santulan. We have made this in a way where we are very safe with the entry signals that the indicator gives. On the go, are you guys in a trade today? Yes, as you can see, we this floating PNL, this is on the Funding Ticks Pro Plus accounts. We are in this short on gold, and as of now it is rejecting, most likely gonna end up being a doji in here. GetOFX says my SL is 3744.8. Yeah, here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if that's a safe stop, brother. Uncle KMX says greetings everyone. Hello, welcome, brother. Yeah, very interesting stuff. Didn't take out the Asia low, reversing at this point, pulling back for around 100 points. It's not even a small pullback at this point. So if we come down, then we can see a really solid flush down in here. But obviously the 50-minute will tell the story, because the 5 minutes are just ranging at the moment. This 5 minute is a pin bar from here. Yeah, let's see. Just have to be a bit patient and wait. Yeah, I mean, we are ranging at the London lows, so that's most of the time a really good sign that we can drop down a little bit more. But as I said, we need to see that volume kicking in. If not, we'll have a tough time, guys. If not, then price will most likely seek for better prices to sell off. How do you deal with lag on trading view and placing trades? Isn't there a massive lag? No, this is live. Look, market open. This is futures. This is live data, brother. No lag, nothing. We have the best internet in the world. There is nothing better than 5G, as far as I know. So we can't have a lag. Mehdi rather says the stream is better without the music. I mean, yeah, we do have music, but it's not that loud. But if you like it, then it's perfect. Yeah, let's see, guys. We don't have the volume we want to see. Bro, I joined late. What's the analysis on XAU? Asif Shahan asks. The analysis is that we are in a short at the moment. We already hit the first take profit area, but we are seeking for the Asian lows as well. And that's why we are holding the trade at break even right now. Yeah, that's it basically. Uncle Kaimek says music is good, calm the minds. Exactly, Rada. Asif Shan says thank you, sir, you're welcome. Hit the like button, guys. Let's see those likes go up. And let me take a sip from my water as well. I bought gold. I think I should close the little profit I have, says the real FX bully. Look, brother, I'm never gonna tell someone that is in an opposite position of my position to do something. If you analyzed it and it's according to your strategy, it's according to your plan, then just be true to your plan. If it's not based on your strategy or whatever, then yes, then consider closing it. Okay, we are now seeing the move to the downside. If this 5-minute could become an MC in the next 30 seconds, I will add to this position, guys. That's what's going on. 25 viewers. What's that? Share the stream in here, guys. We gave a beautiful trade right away in 10 minutes into the stream. Share it on social media. Come on. Yes, Kadir is right.
I'm about to go crazy here. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, he's totally right, guys. Hit that like button, share the stream. We are just getting started in here. So the nice thing is now that we already made the pullback.
Yeah, we have to break now.
So now we should break down to the downside. Yeah, I think I will trail the stop loss above this high now. Just give it a little bit of room and that's it. Because we should not see a major pullback anymore.
No.
And I'm gonna do the same on my other accounts as well, because I don't want to give away profits, because on the other accounts I have a way better entry than this one on the Funding Ticks accounts. Let's see, 4 more minutes for a 50-minute closure, and then in about 20 minutes we'll have NYSE, which is the next time of serious volume kicking into the markets. Let's see what we can get today, guys. Let's see what we can get. I just want to measure the daily candle. Here 60, yeah, 30 pips, sorry, 300 pips. So if we expand to the downside after taking out the previous day low, yeah, I will add this thing 100 pips more below the day previous day's low, for a nice push to the downside. I think that's a good idea. Yes. Perfect. Managed all the trades now. So we are now in the last 5 minutes. We rejected from daily open. So we now should see the push to the downside. This is also the last 5 minutes of the 15 where mostly the damage happens. So yeah, let's see if we can see that push to the downside. Let me see the 3 minutes. Yeah, on lower time frames don't really tell something. We're just ranging at the moment. I mean, usually it's nice, like it's a good indication usually if we are ranging at lows to push further down, but obviously that's all based on probabilities. How are you guys making minus 5k loss as per thumbnail? That's just for transparency. I just wanted to share that I lost 5k yesterday after the stream during the PM session.
The London session.
Oh, sorry, before the stream, the London session. As you guys remember, I took the buys right here yesterday, and yeah, that was, but on stream we didn't take a trade. So this is just my personal P&L, guys, from the previous day. Video quality much better today, thank you, perfect. Yeah, we changed the settings, so it's nice if it's better. Yeah, we're still holding up at the midnight, at the daily open. The last 30 seconds of the 15 minute. So I would like to see a drop actually, so the 15-minute candle can close a bit stronger, because otherwise that trade stop will not make that much sense, because price could just sweep that high and then push down again. But just based on trade management, I would still leave that there. If we get stopped out with the stop in profit, it's perfectly fine. Then we'll look for another trade. How many accounts do you have in total in futures prop? This is highly private, brother. This is highly private stuff. I cannot disclose this in the public. How much capital out of 50k funded you can lose before getting kicked out? Kadir mentioned he will record a video covering the whole funded account process 2 days ago. Yes, that's on the plan. We will do that, brother. We do have one video before that, which we have to upload for the next week, but we will cover that later on. But basically, on funding ticks with the 50k, you have $2,000 drawdown. So what I do, I risk like $500 per trade. So I give myself like 4 losing trades in a row, which usually should not happen. Yeah, so this is basically now at break even. Perfect. Let's see, 3 more minutes on this 5 minute. Can we make a 5-minute manipulation candle in here to push down further, and maybe for pyramiding in this short? That would be nice. So if you lose 2k, you need to get another account. Yeah, basically you lose the account and then you will have to buy another account. Universe says, who's older, you or your brother? I'm older, just like 3 years older. Yeah, but I'm taking care of myself so I don't look too old. Almost 30 years old, so what do you guys think? Do I look like 30 years old or do I look younger? Yeah, 2 more minutes. If we get the MC, that would be really great. If not, then this will be a little bit of a waiting game. Then we will have to wait probably for NYSE to come out. And yeah. But that's also fine. Let's get another piece of that pineapple. Brother, take it as well. No? Sia Trade says the guy behind you never misses salad. I think. Oh, you mean Salah? Yeah. Of course. You should not miss Salah if you're Muslim as well. On the go 25-27s. Yeah, thank you a lot. On the go. If you would do a giveaway, you would win an account now just because of this comment. Yeah, we are pushing up, guys, at the moment. So about to get stopped out in profits right here. Yeah, as I said, most likely NYSE, yes, just got stopped out in a bit of profits in here. Really nice trade. The idea of the Asian lows getting taken out didn't work out this time. It is what it is. But if we can come up, form another setup, then we'll take that one as well. Are you guys in a sell trade? No, I actually got stopped out in profits on all my accounts. Yeah, I just checked now. All other accounts got stopped in profit as well. So little bit of profits for the day. That's nice. That's a good start. Let me just cancel this buy limit in here as well. Yeah. So now we'll just have to wait, guys. Just a waiting game. And let's prepare for NYSE, I would say. Let's go on the 1 hour. Yeah, we are clearly now in a bearish trend on the 1 hour. So for us to push up again from here, so wait, let me check the weekly. Yeah, the daily. We rejected from the imbalance fill. Yeah, this is now the time where you just have to wait for your setup to appear, because this here can push up as well and push down as well. Why? Because look, previous 1, 2, and this is the third day, but pre-market, so 2.5 days were bearish. Okay, But as you know, for weeks we've been bullish, so, and we retraced a lot. So if we just measure this move, this retracement from this whole swing, yeah, this is 61.8, almost to the tick, almost to the tick, guys. So this is already a huge retracement. So if the bullish trend should continue, then we'll have to wait for some solid setups, because the trend of the previous few days was bearish, so the indicator won't plot on low probability longs. Okay, so that's what we are gonna wait for. Ideally, I would like to sell from this area, so the previous day low, the FVGs in here. We'll see that for the NASDAQ. Let's have a look on look at ES. Let's look at ES. Yeah, pretty much same look right here. Yeah, 70% retracement in here. So most likely we could get pushed to the upside again. But as I said, this is now a risky play. That's why we will definitely wait for the indicator to tell us what to do. What macro elements led to yesterday's bloodbath? Surely it's not just retracement and pullback. For macros, I didn't see much. I just saw that liquidity out of the US market coming into other markets. But that's very, very normal. That's very, very normal. Yeah. Let's have a look at gold in here. What is gold doing? Yeah, not much. That was a good idea to trail the stop in profit. I got stopped out, says Ghetto FX. Yeah. Perfect stuff. Some are saying RSI was showing overbought signs and MACD was crossing below the signal line, suggesting deeper pullback. Yeah, I don't care, brother, to be honest. I'm a day trader. I trade my setups. I really don't care about RSI, MACD, whatever. You know, those things are like, I don't know. Everything has their value. You know, I'm not talking something bad, but yeah. I don't really care, in complete honesty. James Craig says, hopefully gold prints a bullish MC. Failed to take lows and bounced off to the daily open. Yes, the midnight and the daily open, that's what we also talked about. And yeah, let's see. We will wait patiently 3 more minutes for NYSE in here. And that's exactly the time me and my brother will switch it up. Yeah, so bump up those likes, guys. Everyone who didn't like the stream like it now in this moment, because this looks like we will have another trade opportunity in here, most likely.
Ne kadar olsam o orta olarak çarparsın. Okey. Hey guys, what's up?
Let's take my MacBook in here.
So let's take the laptop right here.
All of a sudden 47 viewers. Let's bump up the light.
So guys, we have NYSE now coming up, so most likely we can get another trade on gold or on NQ. So we will have an eye on all of them and be ready for that, you know. And as you guys already know, if our indicator is giving a setup, we will take it very fast, you know, and not hesitate at all. So let's see how this setup initially gonna work out. I'm quite curious about that, to be honest, because usually if gold gives a setup like this and then traps that one with a bull trap, that setup continues for the rest of the day. And I'm curious to see that, because if you look at the 1 hour candles in here, we have the first 30-minute now closing, and I believe that, especially if we flip the charts, that this thing can flip back, fill the wick, and continue going all the way to the previous daily low. And that would also make a lot of sense if you look at the daily candle closed below the previous daily's bottom wick. So we have an official momentum shift on the daily time frame. And that for me is a huge sign that most likely we can continue bearish from now on, you know. It may get tricky. We may go up all the way to the 50 again and get a manipulation candle. But as you guys already know, if we see that, we will take that setup very fast, and we will not hesitate whatsoever. So be ready, you know, share the stream, share it with your friends, because there is a very high probability that we will get into a trade with NYSE. So yeah, what's the value of one MC in one time frame over another if it's just printing the same thing over each other at different time? That makes it even higher probability, you know. If you have multiple MCs on different time frames, that makes the whole trade probability even higher than that. So you can be even more confident in that setup. So let's check the 30 minutes. So 30 minutes now is tricky. Are we going to see a wick fill up or just a straight continuation? So from my experience, the first 5 minutes will tell the story. So if NYSE now immediately drops, I believe that we will continue dropping. But if we drive up first, we'll have to see, you know. So on the 3 minute, we can have a short already, maybe. If the candle closes below, that will print a short on the 3 minute, and maybe we can take that if the indicator, of course, tells us to do that. Okay, that's a bit too small and too big for me, but yeah, we'll eat later. I had one meal anyways, and I do have to go down and wait a little bit. I'm at 100 kgs now. I'm trying to go to 90 kgs. And yeah, so I have to cut the calories a little bit in here. Just like that. See, gold is flipping. And yeah, we are seeing now. We're gonna see, I think, in like 3 minutes, a lot of things will be much clearer. So we just have to be patient. NQ is dropping, YM is dropping, ES is dropping. Okay, Hamza in the background will check if we will get setups on the other pairs, and we will have an eye here on gold, because I do believe that we can get a really, really nice short still. But I'm not sure if the indicator would show it, to be honest, because of the area of interest level here. But we will see. So Batman XAU, hope that answers the question. And yeah, let's see. 3 minutes to go for the first 5-minute candle to close of NYSE. If I flip the chart, we can get a different perspective. And if I flip the chart, out of experience, this pullback looks like can hold up, but I need to see this candle to close. I need to see how the 5-minute candle will close. Ideally, I would love for it to wick up a little bit more and then give us a manipulation candle. That would be beautiful, because then we would also hit the 30-minute FEG, and then we could see probably a really, really heavy drop. And if we get in a short again, I'm probably gonna hold that trade at least to the previous daily low. And maybe, just maybe, from the previous daily low, we have around 170 points extra till the 3700 flat. And that would be the target for me to hit. The 3700 flat is a very, very realistic target. I know you may be thinking now, 400 pips, that's so much, Kadir, what kind of obnoxious target is that? But trust me, we had a lot of range, and I'm trading this asset for more than 5 years. If we're going to drop, most likely, and we take the PDL, that's the target that we're most likely gonna see. So don't be surprised if in the PM session you see gold at 3700, and yeah, you will know that I was banking on that trade. So let's see. For now, we're seeing that drop in here. I think there is no short just yet. Yeah,
couldn't take out the highs of the previous one.
But I believe
we have a full
here on the futures chart, maybe we have it. No. Okay.
Yeah, only on the 1 minute we have, and that already hit the take profit.
Oh wow, look at that.
Huge drop.
Oh wow.
On the 1 minute.
Look at that thing. Right here, 1 minute manipulation candle, heavy drop to the downside. Very, very interesting stuff. So first 5-minute candle close. Now the question is, can we hold up and just go up again, or can we break in here? So that's the real question that I have, because it's the midnight, and if we see the break, that can lead to that ugly drop, to that nasty drop. So if you are holding cells, I would recommend to wait for the reaction from this level, because if we break through this level, like I said, if I flip the chart, my eyes can see the buys much better than sells. That's something that I have, and I do believe that this continuation looks highly probable. That's also a trick that you guys can do. Flip the charts in here. Something that I love, you know. And I can recommend you guys as well, you know. Some people, they see the sells much better. Some people see the buys much better, you know. So that's also a cheat code. So we have only 44 viewers in here. That's quite interesting. I'm not sure why. Maybe we get into a trade and that would increase the viewers. So let's see.
How many likes do we have?
Do we have 41 now? Nice. So I'm not quite sure. This looks like it is a manipulation candle, but it's not. So still waiting to see. We are rejecting the midnight in here. Very, very interesting. You have the 10-minute, 30-minute. I'm just checking all the time frames. This is something that I like to do. But look at the 1 hour, guys. I mean, that's quite beautiful. So we have 22 minutes. What is the probability that this thing fills the wick, continues lower? And if you measure the candle right here, 250 points. If you get that again, you're already looking at the 3710. So the 3700 is not that far behind, you know.
If we can close below the New York session low on YM, then we can get a short signal with the 15-minute MC. Because NQ is dropping as well, but didn't eventually. But US30 is looking good.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, looking on. Just a second.
I'm going to check the assets in here. Wow, look at that. We are dropping heavily, guys. And if I look at YM, we trapped also this candle right here.
Short is appearing on YM.
Wow.
On the 15-minute. So 6 more minutes for that.
5 more minutes that we have to wait here for YM to give us a setup. So let's see. And on gold, let me see, do we have something on the free maybe? Yeah, that's already way past the candles at this point. The beauty of futures is you can also trade the very, very low time frames. So I'm just checking for that. Indicator is taking its time. Yeah, right there. There is a short on the 1 minute. Let me check if the futures is also doing that. And if that is the case, we can take a trade just for the sake of it, to be honest. Because we want to keep the stream active in here and I can afford to take that trade right here. So 5-minute candle just closed. I will get into that short now. Put my stop loss. Buy stop right here. So risking about, what's that, like 100 points?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't even realize the volume there, to be honest with you guys. But risking around 100 points and looking for a heavy breakout in here. So I'm looking for a nasty drop. I'm going to put my take profit up in this area because of the fact that we have I can't make too much profits. That's also a problem. But look, if you got in the 1 minute in here, like you got like some crazy profits already. 1 to 2 got hit, TP got hit. I mean, quite crazy. The indicator is working like a charm, and I'm so happy for that, you know. I'm so happy for you guys that we can show you guys a product like that. And now check the 1 hour. If you check the 1 hour now, you will see how it's looking, and it's looking heavy bearish in here. And once we start dropping more, I will manage the trade. So yeah, I will also put in the short position.
3 minutes for YM if you want to trade that as well.
Right here, the short position is on. Let's see it. Let's see the likes. Bump up the likes, guys. We are in another trade for you guys. So let's see if NYSE will just continue, or if it's looking for kind of like a liquidity grab, which is a very, very low probability in my opinion. Because think about this. We range now so much, right? We range for 1 hour and we're dropping again. Why are we dropping again after a 1 hour range? Most likely because price wants to hit lower prices, you know. Market wants to push them to lower prices. So probably we will see the market tank and we will capitalize on that. And in hindsight, that management here on the futures account maybe was not the best idea. I didn't want to interrupt as well, but that's the beauty of trading. We can learn every day, but we can see that we can just trust the indicator blindly, you know.
That's what I was saying. It didn't make sense.
Exactly, yeah. But that's also some a rule, you know, like if you move your stop loss, you should not then go back from that idea, you know, like so, because that can cause a bad habit, and that's why it was the right decision. But yeah, it didn't really make that much sense, because I think Hamza even said that we can go to the FEG, tap it, and then come back right down, and that's what we are seeing at the moment. So let's see, guys. I will make this a little bit less, because the bullish FEGs are kind of irritating for me in here. In total honesty, I'm getting a little irritated in here. So what's up with the chat, guys? I don't see any activity. Should we close the stream? Are you guys not liking it? I'm not sure what's going on in here, but let me know, guys. Like, if you don't like the stream at the moment or something like that, then let us know, so we might just hop off. Azad, I'm in with you, bros. That's amazing. And now look, guys, we are floating in around 40 points, so it's not that little actually. We were floating in around 40 points, and all I can say is that we will wait for the 5 minute, which is also the 15-minute closure, and then we will look to manage this trade, because all I want to see now is momentum and a continuation to the downside. If we flip the chart once again, what did I tell you guys? The PDL will most likely get swept, and I'm aiming for that, you know. So I'm looking for that PDL to get completely obliterated, and let's see. So once I think this 5 minute now flips, breaks the low, we can move our stop loss to break even and then ride that momentum to the downside. In trade, Hassan, great, going, been amazing. I've been trading the options as well. Okay, Dave, been trading, amazing. So like I said, guys, I'm only waiting now for this thing to flip bearish. And once that is done and we're breaking the lows in here, I will move my stop loss to break even, because guess what? I'm trading futures, and the beauty with futures or options or whatever you're trading is that we can really take advantage of the trading conditions. And on funding ticks here, we have some really amazing trading conditions, to be honest. I traded with Apex, and sometimes, yeah, it was slightly maybe off, you know, but here on funding ticks, it's beautiful, to be honest. So we flipped. Now we're back bullish again. Let's see. I want to see that break. Hey, salam, brothers. Wa alaikum salam, my brother or sister, Sarah. Sorry, I'm just cooking dinner, and your video has given me confidence to hold my sales. Appreciate you. Yeah. That's amazing to hear. But we are breaking the lows in here. Give a like on the stream, guys. I'm putting my stops to break even, running in about, let me yeah, we want to see the PNL floating. So 250 up around 50 points in here. Also, I'm significantly up on my main accounts in here.
I think I have to change the title and the thumbnail.
Exactly. I will change the title later on, because this stream has been a blessing. And always be humble, guys. Praise be to the Almighty, you know. Alhamdulillah for this skill, you know. We are printing the money in here. And yeah, I'm gonna close this as well in here.
I'm gonna take a video right in here. Another trade, another banger. Smash the gold shorts twice today, live on stream with the community. Let's go. The pineapples, the nuts, water, everything. Let's go. And that's what we're doing here, guys. It's pretty easy when you're doing this for a lifetime.
I mean, like I told you guys, like gold, you know, this asset I'm trading for more than 5 years at this point. I blew my first account on this asset, you know. I flipped an account from $500 all the way to 10K in the first 2 months of trading. Same thing happened to Hamza. We started together and I blew my first account on this asset. So I have experience on this asset, you know. I traded many all-time highs. So we know what we're doing in here, you know. So always pay attention what we're saying. So that's very important. Just want to say that if any moms are looking into trading, please do it and appreciate your time, guys. Not many people as honest as you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your kind words. I'm still holding this sell. Let's see if we can get a continuation to the downside. I also trade my stop here on the main account. Wow, what a beautiful momentum push to the downside now. Yeah, I'm in some lovely profits. And like I said, guys, I'm not even joking when I'm telling you that I'm gonna hold this probably all the way to the 3,700. And I'm actually gonna do that. So yeah, let's see how the 5 minutes gonna close. Alhamdulillah, I was in negative starting the day, now in profits, thanks to Allah and thanks to you, brother. Yeah, we are only a wasida, brother. It's all from Allah, you know. So can we see the momentum now? The PDL, we want that to be taken at this point. I'm not sure about the CFD spot chart. Let me check. Yeah, we are off around 60 points. So I want to see that 60 points now getting completely destroyed now. Can you talk us through your trade setup? I had to rejoin. What's your rationale for it going to? I mean, for the 3,700, I explained it already long, but for this trade, we got in on a 1 minute setup. We got in pretty late, to be honest. The trade should have been up here. I saw it too late. But yeah, we're at break even at this point, holding it to the PDL. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't go, whatever, you know. But yeah. But to be honest, the main trade that is still going on in here is this short from here. That was the main trade. So yeah. Let's see, guys. The entry is very bad. If the entry would not be this bad, I would maybe put my stop loss, you know, above this 5 right here. But the entry is very bad, and that's why the stop loss is on right there. the break even. So let's see on futures if we can survive here. Because in around 8 minutes, we will have the 1 hour candle closing. So I want this 1 hour to close heavily bearish. Because then, if that happens, the next 1 hour will give a move pretty much like this. Boom. You know, just a heavy drop. Because if momentum is in the markets, wicks get filled, and the 10 a.m. open, we don't have any news anymore, Hamza, right? Yeah, exactly. So 10 a.m. can bring in some heavy volume. So, but for that to happen, we needed to close strong, you know. If we can close strong here, then we can get a push down, like a heavy push down. So that would be very, very nice. So that's all I'm looking for at this point. Maybe we can open the window, brother, because it's getting really hot in here. Yeah, so looks like a manipulation candle on MNQ now on the 3 minute. Let me check that really quick for you, Christine. Let me see if we are getting the short signal in here. Yeah, there is no area of interest level. Unfortunately, we are quite far away from them, and most likely it will not give the short signal in here. Maybe later on if we have the session closes, you know. Let me check YM. Yeah, nothing, unfortunately. So let's look back to gold, and look at that, guys. This trade now, official to the actual trade is almost hit the 3R. So that's quite good, I would say. Let's see if we can hit the PDL at this point. We want to see a continuation to the downside. 20 seconds to go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mehdi, we want the PDL. Exactly. That's right. Yeah, but you guys have to share the stream in here, guys. 36, 38 viewers. Very, very low. I'm not sure why the viewers dropped like this today. Even though we got in a trade in like 10 minutes of the stream. Maybe next time we get in, we don't take a trade that early. I'm not sure. Let's see, 5 more minutes now. So this 5-minute candle here, guys, is very, very important. Why is that? Because this is now the last 5 minutes of the 1 hour. So this is also some education. If this 5 minute now pushes up, that will be very bad for the 1 hour closure. But if we can drop down now heavily, that will be very good, because the 1 hour candle will close heavily bearish with momentum. And then the new 1 hour candle can give us that pop down, you know. So that's what I'm looking for. I want this 5 minute to give me kind of like a momentum push down. If it doesn't do that, most likely the drop will not continue with momentum, you know.
Green and also updated the thumbnail.
Yeah, we updated now everything. Looks like is he trading gold? Yes, we are, brother. We are in a trade here. Look, check this out. It's very tight to the stop here. Most likely gonna stop us out at any given point. Problem is we also have this FVG here, so we may get taken out and then drop right away down, which is a bit unlucky, but nothing we can do about it. So yeah, maybe because you put 5,000 in the title, it's less attractive. Yeah, we will definitely not do that anymore. We just want to be transparent that we had a loss yesterday during the London session, but I guess transparency is not really popular right now in the trading space. I'm also in gold, right? And ish gold, which gold is going against me? I didn't quite get that, brother, but amazing. Yeah, just like that, got taken out, and on the 5 minute that pattern looks quite strong, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm out of that trade for now, and we have to see how the 5 minute candle here closes, because it looks like the momentum is kicking in for both. Yeah, we have to delete this buy limit in here as well. That's a very good call from Hamza. So yeah, nothing too crazy. On the main account, up around 3K for the day. Pretty much almost made the losses back from yesterday. Limit profits. Was that a losing trade? No, on the futures it was a break even. Transparency is popular, but not the first thing people want to see. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I believe in transparency, you know, because at the end of the day, yeah, I always want to show people real trading, you know, and real trading has its losses. That's completely normal, you know. And if a beginner comes in, because it happened to me when I first started out, and I thought, okay, you're not supposed to lose, because these gurus were always just sharing the wins. And yeah, that's why we really want to show the real aspect of trading. But yeah, apparently it is not that popular, so we will just put in always profits in here. So yeah, indices. So let's see. So gold. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, YM as a short, but that's quite big of a stop, my friend. Yeah, we'll see. What do you guys think? Should we get into this short on YM on a 30-minute time frame? Drop it in the chat if we see enough shorts. Type in short, and maybe we get into that trade. Oh wow, brother, the 15 already has a short.
Yeah, but we were in the gold trade, so that's why.
Oh wow, look at that. And perfect management here on gold, by the way. If you check the gold chart, I mean, wow. My instinct is just on a different level on this asset. So whenever you're trading gold, you always want to keep out and watch out for what me or Hamza is saying. So yeah. Quality or quantity depends on your morals and what kind of people you want to attract. I like that transparent way of doing things. Yeah, I agree. I mean, guys, we're also just joking around, right? Like, don't take everything serious. I'm just joking around. So we have the short signal in here on YM. Question is, are we going to get into this trade here? 100 points. So I think on YM we have to reduce the contracts, right? Or how was that?
Yeah, like 8 contracts.
Yeah, so I will get in a short here on YM. I will get into that short right away. YM short. So let's see what's going to happen. Up around already $80 in here. Quite nice profits. Let's put the TP for here for now. But we will see how much we are up, you know. So thinking of sell 37, 38. Yeah, amazing, brother. That's amazing that you think that.
Per trade off the session.
Yeah, give it like for the third trade in here. It's a YM trade. YM can be a little bit erratic, so you can get in some drawdown, but yeah, just hold it through, place the stop where it makes sense, you know, and wait for that. And also something very nice now. So we are in the short, but if we see the bear trap here, we will take the longs right away, and we will not shy away from that either. So let's see what we can do in here. Gold is going down again. 1 hour candle did not close that strong, but maybe it goes for the wick fill. So let's see. We're having a heavy pullback on YM. Let's see if he can flip back. Hopefully 5-minute MC. Yeah, maybe, but the 5-minute has 2 minutes only to go, and he means gold. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, let me first put in the short here, because we want you guys to know that we are in this short. And just for guidance, let us put that in. On the 30-minute time frame, that short has been taken. And yeah, gold, let's see. Yeah, that's a heavy pullback also on gold. How many pips was that? 120 points on gold. It's quite a lot, to be honest. And good that we did that, because I think it would have taken the stop. Not sure. Let's check YM. Yeah, YM, the momentum looks quite bullish, to be honest. So let's see how the 5-minute candle closes. But if we take the loss on the chin, like I said, we will look for the bear trap, because most likely that means that the indices are going to go up again. But we are waiting, and we will be patient. Let me check gold. Yeah, gold is dropping. Everything is dropping here, going up in here on the indices. So let's see, 15 seconds to go. And on these 30-minute trades, they can take a little time, you know, for them to develop. But we also have the 1 hour in our favor for the stop loss. So if this stop loss actually gets hit, it's a very good stop loss, and most likely then price will start to reverse from there, you know. So that's why it's a stop loss that makes a lot of sense, you know. And so yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can correct the move down once again. So who's in this trade, guys? It's not looking that great. We are in like 50% to the stop loss, but these kind of pullbacks on the indices are very normal usually. Azad Amin, okay, Azad is in that trade in here. So let's see. Let's check the 1 minute for some action. We have a heavy big 1 minute manipulation candle. It's interesting. If we can, let's see if we can trap that. 3 minute, okay. 5 minute, we took out the high now. Let's see if we can see the drop from this area now. That will be interesting to see now, because we need the bearish momentum to kick in. If not, most likely this trade will be come a loss. So we want to see now this 5 minute to at least close bearish. We have 3 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get that. So yeah. Breaking the high again. Not that great. But we're just gonna see how the 5 minutes is gonna close. That's the interesting thing in here. We are hitting the almost the 40s, but we want to hit the 40s here down below. That's what we want to see here. Azad is in that position. Let's see what gold did. Gold pulling back again. Okay. Yeah. But the good thing in here is what I'm seeing, that YM is not going up as much as NQ and ES. So that's a good thing. But we will see, because sometimes YM does a little bit of a whipsaw, takes out the high, wicks it out, and then drops back down. So we will keep an eye on the closure. Yeah. Let's see, guys. Bro, all the profit you made from gold trade, you would lose in YM. Wait a second, what's that? Yeah, bro, I think that's my business, right? I mean, and it's only on this eval in here, so I think I can take that, bro. I think I can take that loss on the chin. And yeah, because losses are part of the game, and at least it's giving me a straight loss. You know, if it goes to my stop loss, it will give me a straight up loss. So those kind of losses are the best, to be honest. Not playing around too much and just straight up going to your stop loss. Let's see now. 5 minute candle closed super strong. We are almost at the stop loss. Let's see if we will hit it or not. I will leave the stop loss as it is. Let me flip the chart to see something really quick. Yeah, looks like a trap is forming, but we didn't take the high just yet. Is this a 500 USD loss in your funded account? Yeah, this is the funding ticks account. It will be around $500 loss. That's right. Yeah, right there, stop loss got hit. We will see how the candle will close here. If we get the bull trap, a bear trap. Let me check gold. Gold is also ranging. Let me check MNQ. Yeah. Is there a bear trap here? No, right? Yeah. They didn't take out the high just yet. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We're pushing up very aggressively. Let's see. Let's see. We are like almost 2 hours in into the stream. Gold is kind of ranging. Let's see if gold will give us something in here. But like I said, from now on, we will take these kind of trades. But we already knew, and we told you guys that these kind of trades have a lower win rate, you know. Because if you look at the short win rate, we are at 48%. And yeah, the area that we were in was also pretty heavy, but if momentum is there, it should have just kept on dropping. So that's fine. We'll see how the candles now close here. We have around 2 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close. Let me check also here on the funding ticks dashboard how the PNL is looking. So no, if you take a loss, they update it right away. So yeah. Yeah, we took like a $450 loss apparently, yeah. That's completely fine. We are waiting now. The only issue with YM, like I said, it can be a little bit erratic, wick us out, but we will look out for the closure and be ready for that. Let's also check NQ. Okay. NQ now also swept the high, by the way. So the high got swept on NQ. Gold in a range here. Let's check the lower time frames here on gold. No, nothing. So yeah, YM, like I said, that's the thing with YM. It retested now the PDL. And this is something that Hamza talked about already. A little bit unlucky on that one, but let's see. I think it can still give the drop in here maybe. But there won't be something forming, I believe, yeah. So M5 closed like a bearish doji. 15-minute candle closed strong. Yeah, it will take some time, I think, for market to show us if it wants to go up or down, because the bear trap also didn't get confirmed here. So it's kind of tricky. We have to wait and see for market to print something here. Yeah, let me do this like this so we can see the screen a little bit better.
See your gold, but yeah, interest.
Let's check gold again. Gold was pretty promising. Yes, on the go we are paying for live data. I'm not sure if that is included like in Trader-Weight. If you have Trader-Weight, maybe it's for free.
Yeah, it's included in funding ticks.
In funding ticks, it's included, but I had it before, so I'm paying for that. But it's because I had it already, you know. So yeah. Yeah, NQ apparently is pushing. ES is also pushing up heavily. Let's see, let's see. On the go on the funded account where you guys just took a 500 USD hit, does that mean you have 1.5k drawdown left, or is that already hit considering yesterday's loss? I can show it also to you guys, like yeah, now will not show up, but right now my minimum is at 49,981, so I can also show it here. You see, so my account balance is at 5,500, and yeah, my max loss, yeah, sorry, that was not the max loss, it was the starting balance for today. I think the max loss is at 48,500, so I have 2k remaining basically. 2k drawdown remaining, which is more than enough, which will be more than enough for sure. Wow, look at that, gold is starting to show some bullish price action in here. I'm not sure, do I have, yeah, I have it on, but it will not give it long because of the trend, most likely. So let's see, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. What do you trade on futures? On futures I trade gold, NQ and YM. Can you guys please do the funded account video, as a lot of this we are not familiar with, including how you just showed us the trader weight link into TV and the drawdown limits, etc. Yeah, we can do that, but like I said, we have something else on the schedule as well which we have to do, so we have to cover that one first, and after that we can gladly do that, brother. We have some serious volume, by the way, on gold. Like, this is 80 pips or something. So a lot of volume here. If you look at the candles here, the size of the candles are pretty huge. Yeah, and also guys, as you guys have seen, this trade that we took right here, this was solely based on the indicator. So if I mean, yeah, very simple. Like, you have a manipulation candle here, you close below, that's a bull trap, and you get into that sell, and that's about it. Very simple stuff. The indicator link is also in the description. You guys can take advantage of that. We still have the promo going. I can post it here. We still have the promo going, 30% off. That will end, I think, in a week or so, 1 or 2 weeks, and then it will be the normal price. And if you secure this price, you will keep this price forever. The bull trap means that you have a bearish candle closing below a bullish manipulation candle. Geçsene kısa bir. Hamza is gonna take over just for a minute.
We live in Austria. Loving the live streams. Thank you so much today, guys, for all your guidance. Got to sleep now as it's 12:20 a.m. Oh wow. Okay. Good night, Christine. You are welcome and glad that you are getting value out of our live streams. Yeah, we would have to break the trend in here. So the indicator plots us the bear trap after closing above, if it closes above on the Dow Jones. On gold, we don't have much to work with. I mean, yes, the 5 minute is very strong from the FVGs in here, but as you guys know, we are still very bearish on the current trend. The 4-hour closed very bearish, also with a momentum shift. So what this can mean is we could maybe just get back to the midnight and daily open and then reject from there again. So there is not much I would say logic behind just buying this based on just this 5 minute MC, in my opinion. Just longed NQ, bro, targeting 24,500. Yeah, I mean, you are going with the momentum. It looks good. Let me see the 4-hour. Yeah, 24,500 is around here. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Take over, brother, if you want. So let's see, guys. Something looks like it looks like something is cooking, because I'm seeing some spikes here on the spread.
Yeah, I can see my God was about to speak, so maybe it was that.
But that is not a red folder, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be irrelevant. Where do you answer the questions, I guess, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Thanks so much today, guys, for all your guidance. Got to sleep now as it's 12 a.m. Yeah, you're in Australia, right? Yeah. So have a good night. Take care. Hope you see you tomorrow, hopefully. So let me check gold. Yeah, since the trend is so bullish, it looks like we can trap this candle here. That happens and we close below the session low. We can get another short, most likely. But we'll see. As of right now, there is not anything. Three minutes to go for that already, and almost kind of almost MC, but yeah. Yeah, so let's see guys. Yeah, as Hamza just told me that he mentioned that already. If we tap the midnight, we can continue to drop, and that's why we were also not interested in that bullish manipulation candle, because we know out of experience that in a bearish trend, if you're having bullish manipulation candles, those candles can get trapped very, very easily. So let's see if that will be the case. If that will be the case, we will get into that trade as well. So yeah, be prepared for that. Let me check the indices. Yeah, there's not much to do there, but we do have volume on gold. So I think gold can still give something for today. The volume seems quite promising, and I love to see that tap on the midnight. Yeah, that looks very, very nice. Let's see. One minute to go for the closure of that candle. Let's see what's going to happen in here. Does the... oh wow, there was a short signal, I see. Wow, look at that. Okay, that's interesting. There is a bull trap on the 2 minute. I just saw it now. There's a bull trap on the 2 minute. So it's a very low probability, of course, because it's a 2 minute and we are ranging now. It's after it's the London close now. But let's see if that plays out actually. Yeah, 30-minute candle is about to close. I'm also curious to see if YM will close above the 30-minute candle, because if that happens, that would also become a bear trap. It's not doing it, so never mind. 30-minute candle closed as a doji on gold. So yeah, pretty much a 50-50 scenario. 50-minute candle closed bullish. So let's see what's going to happen, but there's not nothing really to do at the moment. Maybe the bullish 5-minute MC does play out actually. That can also be the case, to be honest. Let's see how much in volume are we talking about. What do you guys think? Should we give this bull trap a chance? The stop loss is quite low, so that's why I'm considering that. 300 pip drop. 300 point drop. And we got a 130 point retracement. So I'm actually considering to give this one a shot in here. Because the stop loss is really just nothing at this point. 20 points. 20 points. Very, very minimal. That would be like very low risk. But I would wait for at least this break right here. So let me check the futures chart. If it's a bull trap also on the futures chart, then it can get interesting. Yeah, bull trap didn't quite get off for some reason. I think because we didn't tap the midnight. But that's like a not even a point away. So yeah, let's see. 3 minutes to go for the 5-minute candle to close in here. But if we don't get anything, I will probably close the stream very, very soon. I'm just waiting to see if we will get volume, because yesterday we closed the stream and half an hour after that volume kicked in heavily and we got like a really, really nasty drop on gold. So I don't want the same to happen today. So that's why I'm giving it a little bit more time, you know, to see if we can get some volume in here. I'm just looking to see what's the risk reward on this. 35 points. And the low is now 90 points. That's actually a really good risk reward as well. So let's see. Yeah, there was also a manipulation candle on the 3-minute. What's a good pip target per day? Doesn't matter, to be honest. It just depends on your risk, brother. Just depends on your risk. And we're seeing the break in here, guys. We are seeing the break here. Looks like the 2-minute setup is going to play out. I'm gonna give this a shot, to be honest. If we see another break here, if we start to flip again, I will consider giving this a shot, because then I would trust volume to drive price further down. Yeah, let's see if that's gonna happen. If not, we are, yeah, across the 2-hour mark. If not, I will slowly but surely close the stream in here. And looks like it will not happen anyways. 1 minute left. Yeah, 5-minute candle closed. Again, a doji. For me, it looks like yeah, the bearish momentum not really kicking in. I'm not gonna look for buys at all. Doesn't make sense for me, you know, to take buys in here. I'm only interested in sells, because I will trade with the trend. I will wait for this 2-minute to close, and if we get a manipulation candle on this 2-minute, we can give it a shot. But other than that, we will close the stream at this point. 15 seconds. We had a really, really nice trade on gold, and then we had a loss on YM. So we'll just call it a day. That doesn't happen. Okay. Interesting movement in here on gold. Gonna give the shorts one last chance with my stop loss generously above this high, going for the continuation. If we lose this trade, then it's done anyways. I'm only risking $200, so we'll see. We cut the risk in half because it's a very short tight stop anyways, and for now I will just leave the TP open for now. Let's see what's gonna happen in here. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, let's see if we can get momentum and drop heavily here. I will also put the short position in. PDL still not taken. That's the biggest thing actually why I'm taking the trade here, because the PDL is not taken yet, and I know that that thing is a magnet at this point. I'm also actually gonna put the magnet here because we want this to get hit, you know. So if we put the magnet there, the probability of price going there, I think, also gets higher. So let's see if that's gonna happen in here. Yeah, seeing a little rejection here where the 5-minute manipulation candle is. We want this thing to just rip down and break it, you know. That's the whole idea in here. If we can get that, that would be nice. If not, that's also okay. So let's see. 5-minute candle is going to close in 45 seconds. 45 seconds, we will have the 5-minute candle closing. And let's see, I'm trying to see if there is an option to maybe add into this position, because I think this was the last pullback now, and we will see the breakout to the downside. Maybe we make the magnet a little bit smaller. That's a bit of an overkill. So yeah, running in some nice profits, nothing too crazy. Yeah, waiting now for the breakout. Let's see what this 5-minute candle is going to do. Look at that. I will now add into this position. Reason for adding in here is because the bull trap on the 5-minute is there as well now. So for me, that is enough to add into this position. And look at that. I'm already floating in some lovely profits in here. 5-minute bull trap got confirmed. Let's see the heavy breakout that we were looking for. At least like a 50 to 100 point flush down. Yeah, we are up around 400. And I'm looking to get out at 1k, maybe 1.5k. There was no MC candle here, so why did you enter a sell order? Brother, the indicator told me to get in with the bull trap. We had first a trade here on the 2-minute and then on the 5-minute. And when the indicator tells me to get in, I get in. I don't overthink it, you know, so that's the reason for me to get into a trade. We are in a bearish trend. I have a bull trap signal from the indicator. So I will capitalize on that and get into that trade. Simple as that. We broke the low on the 15-minute as well, 30-minute as well. So let's see, 3 minutes to go. If we can get some heavy volume in here, that will be very nice. Three minutes.
Live on stream. What? This is what scalping looks like.
Bro, bir daha çek.
Another win on stream.
Two minutes to go for the 5-minute candle to close. Let's see. Doesn't look like we have volume just yet, but we will see. Apex Funded is legit. I mean, they paid out, I think, 500 million to traders, bro. I think that makes them pretty legit. You just have to be aware. Don't trade randomly. Trade as you always do. Do the same thing every day, and I don't think that you will receive issues. Feels like we are doing poor guesswork on the back of the indicator. No, brother. The indicator is backtested heavily. Don't worry about that. We are trading the same strategy for years, and we coded this thing almost for half a month. We work with a special software company, so don't ever underestimate the indicator. The indicator is everything is calculated. The trend is calculated, risk parameters, like everything. So we have the win rate here. Look, the win rate. Does the win rate look like guesswork to you? Doesn't look like guesswork to me. So. But it's everybody's own decision, guys. This stream is completely free. You don't have to take the same trades that we do, you know. So just do what you want, you know. We are just showing what we are doing, and yeah, simple stuff. $20 seconds for the 5-minute now to close. 15-minute candle is also gonna close. Let's see what's gonna happen in here. I want to see a stronger bearish closure, but we didn't quite get that. 15-minute candle closed bearish, so that's good. Let's see if we can directly get a wick fill and trap this 5-minute. That would be awesome. And it's getting quite late. I do want to see a quick push at this point because yeah, the stream went on pretty long at this point. Signing off. Thanks. Yeah, take care, Dave. See you guys tomorrow. If you're closing the stream, we will be live tomorrow again, as always. So be ready, turn on your notifications. Okay, I want to use Apex for follow you. Yeah, you can use code bros 90% off to get the best discount, and if you have any issues you can let us know as well. We will try to get it sorted. We're hovering around break even now. Let's see. I want this 5-minute FVG to reject heavily. We are in the 30-minute bullish one. We need to close those to continue to the downside. So that's what we need for a heavy drop in here. And the market is gonna do what the market is gonna do, regardless of if you're in the trade or not. So you holding the trade doesn't change anything. We'll see what the market will do, but it seems like a good retest to me. If I'm looking at the 15-minute, we closed bearish. So if that was the pullback, we should see a nice continuation to the downside. So 2 minutes to go for the 5-minute candle to close. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for this 5 and then decide what we're gonna do in terms of managing the trade and bouncing off of the stream, because it's getting quite late at this point. We are in Europe, so it's around 5 p.m. here. Let's see. I wish we would be in the US, because then we could stream way longer, because it would be in the morning. But yeah, we're not. So yeah, 1 minute to go. I will just leave the trade like this and close the stream. If you're on this trade, I'm not gonna do anything, you know, not manage it, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like it is, because that's probably the last setup for the day anyways. So we'll see what's gonna happen. And maybe I update you guys in the Discord, so join the Discord as well. And yeah. Oh, look at that, we're getting some volume. Maybe I don't close the stream. That's something that the market always does, you know. You're about to leave and then the volume starts to kick in the last minute of the 1 hour candle is gonna close in 10 minutes. Are we gonna see the wick fill here? That's the $1 million question. Are we going to see a wick fill? That's the $1 million question. But regardless of that, I will bounce, guys. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. And I will update in the Discord regarding the trade. So bye bye. Take care.